Good morning, everyone. Welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. I'm Denise, and today I'm using the Magical Dogs Tarot by Mickey and Daniel Muller, if you like it. It's a fun deck. I actually love it. They did Mystical Cats, too. Okay, so the moon's in Leo today, newly into Leo, trining early this morning, 6 a.m. Pacific time at Trine's Jupiter. So that's a whole lot of loving, fire. I think it's probably one of those mornings where we're just going to wake up and get ready to go. But Mercury's in a quincunx to the North Node, so that's one of those important things to remember, where we may be making adjustments based on information that we hear on the news or information that comes in through relationships, and then trying to balance it out as to like what are your values, what really matters to you. And we have the Five of Cups here. Okay. This is interesting. Let me keep going. We also have, of course, for quite some time, Mars squaring Neptune. And that we really have to be careful about lies and misinformation. And boy, you can see it with the politics, right? And there we have the C alpha female. So this would be the Queen of Cups. Like magical doggies all over the world. Okay, and the last card, Ace of Earth, Ace of Discs, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups being the I think the theme for the day, or you might notice that it turns out to be morning, afternoon, or morning, noon time, and then afternoon into evening. I never know how it's going to be for you guys. You'll have to let me know if it works out that way for you. But I'll read it, in all the different ways. So with the Queen of Cups as the center, or around noontime, that card is it's one of my favorite cards in the world. It has to do with nurturing, honoring all that is sacred, which is usually all your family members. Even when they give us trouble, they're still sacred. We still love them, right? I mean, you just love them anyway. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive and very nurturing, usually extremely, loving and loyal. But most of all, just very warm. I mean, you can see this doggie. She's sitting there. She's in the biggest shell that is, probably available to the earth. And she's giving, and she's sitting there and inviting. It's like, go ahead, come on, there's plenty of room. Jump in my shell with me. Let's hang out. And that is especially beautiful after having the Five of Cups in the morning. In the morning, it could be, look at this image here. It looks to me like a sea anemone squirted him in the eye, or a hermit crab shot some water out, or for some reason or another, some water got him in the eye. But the lesson with this card here, oops, sorry for the glare. The lesson is to look at all the other shells you already have. All right, look at what's in the other cups. And in the traditional Rider Waite, there's like a castle on the other side of a bridge. Now in this deck, they have created we do have land, and it looks like we have a way to walk across. So the message to me whenever I see the Five of Cups is to be grateful for what you still have. That doesn't mean to numb out and ignore the feelings that are coming through or have come through. So it's basically do your grief work if there is any grief coming up, or maybe it's just a little disappointment. And maybe this is something that has come through in dream time that is there to honor. And the Queen of Cups helps us to heal, because she's very healing. So But other messages with the Five of Cups has to do with if you can grieve, if you can let go, if you can feel your feelings, grieve, process it through, and then at some point you turn around and look at the 3 cups that are behind you that are full and go, oh, that's right, I still have all of this. And then you take those, you take what you have with you, you take your love with you, because that's really all we ever have, right? That's all we, take home with us when we leave this earth. At least that's what I believe. But anyway, take what you have and go home with it. Take that into your heart and keep moving forward. And it grows and it grows, and there are always more shells, more cups, more loving feelings. It's just part of being human, right? And then when you have that and you're back to yourself and you feel nurtured and full, then plant some new seeds. With the Ace of Disc Pentacles in this deck, Earth, you plant new seeds. Like put your paw on the ground, claw some dirt away, and decide what you want to put. What do you want to grow? What do you want to bring in? What do you want to put into that earth and nurture? Now, sometimes the Ace of Disc Pentacles is all about a new job. Sometimes it's about getting a promotion or some type of a raise or some type of an offer. And you can see that here. Let me see, grab the chopstick here. See the gateway here? And that's usually traditional, with all the Rider-Waite type of decks where there's a gateway. It's like, step through that threshold because there's something waiting for you. Like, take it and run. Go with it. At the very least, it's all about manifesting and a brand new beginning. But it's possible that by the end of the evening, you actually have it, whatever it is, like something new is coming in. After a little bit of disappointment in the morning. And like I said, it might be something that has come through in dream time, and you're realizing what you've lived through in past lifetimes, or you realized, that relationship really was painful. And then you just grieve a little bit more, or it's like, it really was disappointing. And then you move on, and that's it. So, okay, well, that's all I have for today, you guys. Hope you're doing really well, having a wonderful week. Okay, take good care. Bye.